Hello, and welcome to my monthly recap of July. This recap is gonna be quite a small one, maybe even the smallest of this year, but still, the month of July was definitely the strongest of this year in terms of the amount of new coins, but also in the quality and rarity of new coins. It was pretty good. You are now probably wondering how is that possible, having such a small recap and yet still the most successful month. Could be that I hunted through a lot of roles, and you will see all of those in the role hunt videos, but that's not the case. I actually had finally a trip again in the Eurozone. It was the second official Eurocoin Discord server meetup this year. And yeah, it was quite a success. I also met a few wonderful collectors and we hunted a lot. So definitely stay tuned for that video. It's actually going to be two videos, the recap of the finds from there and also some roles that I got there from the participants. The location I didn't reveal yet, but especially for those of you from the Eurocoin Discord server, you already know it. And otherwise you will see it hopefully soon when the videos from the trip come out. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to the recap of what I found here in Vienna or around Vienna in the month of July. This month we actually start with Andorra, which is not the case in every month, and we start with just an honorable mention, the €1 from Andorra from 2016, and at this point it's my third piece. So I won't keep it anymore. Most likely some other collector will get it. Otherwise it would go back to circulation, which is really crazy at this point that, yeah, even Andorra coins I'm starting to find more and more than two pieces. From Austria there's nothing interesting, but from Belgium there's a second piece, the 2022 healthcare found in one of the roles here in Vienna. Nothing from Croatia, but one of the usual Cyprus honorable mentions, the 2012, with a mintage of around 1 million. I found it so many times there in Cyprus, but here in Vienna it is a little bit of a rarity, also not too much though. There's nothing from Estonia or Finland, but from France there is a nice quality upgrader, which I wanted to show. I usually just show a few more special quality upgraders that either have a really good quality or are from a rare coin. In this case it is a really good quality, and also the 2021 Unitef I don't find that often, so it's quite nice to get an upgrader for this one. Next we come to the first new coin and another country, Germany 2023, the 2 cent. I was still missing that, as many other 1 and 2 cents and 5 cents from the recent years as well, but slowly and steadily I will find them. Usually it takes me up to 3-4 years to find all the newer German cents. That keeps them at least somewhat interesting as well. And then also a commemorative from Germany, the Mecklenburg-Vorpommern 2024 Mintmark F from the second Bundesländer series. And yeah, if I remember correctly, at this point I'm only missing one, so yeah, quite nice. We continue with Greece, and here a very typical honorable mention, the 2006 1 million mintage, €2. And something more unusual from Greece, a commemorative, the 2022 for the Greek constitution. That's quite nice. I think I actually found it once in Vienna already, and I found it several times in Greece. But it is still a great find. At this point obviously just an honorable mention, but I'm sure someone else will still need it. Nothing for Ireland, but for Italy I kept an honorable mention simply because the video is anyways a bit shorter one, and yeah, it's still a coin that I don't find too often. The 2022 Falcone I Porcellini, nothing too rare. Nothing from Latvia, but from Lithuania, an amazing find, a new commemorative coin, 2016 Baltic Culture Commemorative. Very happy with this find. For Luxembourg, we have an amazing upgrader, 5 cent 2005 in pretty much uncirculated quality. Always happy to get such upgraders. That's why it's also worth showing them shortly. There's nothing from Malta, but from Monaco there is this €1 2023 as a new coin. I think I actually dropped a small teaser in the last recap that maybe I have found this already, and I did. And in the last month this was still a new coin, the €2 2023. Now in July it is my second piece. So yeah, the recent Monaco years are pretty findable and circulating quite well, it seems. But also the a bit older Monaco €2 can be found. In this case the 2015 is at least my third piece, because it just came into the honorable mentions section. Nothing for Netherlands or Portugal, but for San Marino we also have a new coin, the 2019. I think also here I have many of the circulated ones already, but definitely not as many as with Monaco, so yeah, here's still room to find some more. Then for Slovakia we also have a new coin, the 2024 regular. As far as I know it appears more and more, especially in Slovakia of course, but yeah, for me I just found it now. And then we come to Slovenia, and here will be one of the absolute highlights of this year actually for me. But first I will start with the honorable mentions, keep the highlight to the end. I guess most of you can already guess what it is or already know what it is, but yes, let's start. For the recap, we found a 2011 Franz Rossmann Stane. It's pretty nice, I don't find it too often anymore. Then this one I definitely do find quite often in the last year or two, the 2015 Emona Ljubljana. And also the 2020 Adam Bohoric, as in most months. And of course, as in pretty much every month, the 2021 for the Kranjska Museum. 2 times actually. Last but not least, the 2022 Jože Plečnik. Which brings us, drum rolls, to the highlight of this hunt, and pretty much of this year I would say, the Slovenian Treaty of Rome. Filling one of the gaps that I hoped to be filled a long time ago, but I just couldn't find this coin. And with this coin, the common series of the Treaty of Rome from 2007 is also complete for me. The EMU from 2009 is completed since the beginning of this year with the Finland EMU, and the 10 years of Eurocash from 2012 I actually completed already like a year or two ago. So yeah, this was a very important find, and it's actually one of those few coins out of circulation which could or is kind of worth a bit more than face value, as far as I know. As you might know, I don't really care about the values of these circulated coins, but with this one I know that many people would offer at least a few euros more for this one. So yeah, that's quite cool to actually find something in circulation which would be worth a bit more. But what's even more cool, it goes into my collection and fills an important gap. So I'm very happy with this find, and as you see already with just this small recap, the month would be amazing. But yeah, it doesn't stop at that. There's gonna be another bigger recap than this from the trip. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this small one. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and see you on my next video.